Less than a week away from House of Glory's biggest event of the year, High Intensity 6 comes to you this Friday. But before that, we've got a big night of action for you. This is House of Glory.
Let's go for that arm. Oh, he's trying to break his arm. He's going to break Lion's arm here tonight. Oh my God, Lion's arm! 1, 2, 3!
We have new tag team champions here at House of Glory, and they are the New York Wrecking Crew.
And we're kicking things off with an appearance from good Hank Flanders. Last time we saw Hank Flanders, he had a slight altercation with a set of Hall of Famers. Flanders claims that he was injured in this altercation, but from the looks of it, he's fully recovered and ready to go.
Does everybody agree that America is a land of opportunity? Yeah. Then why does it seem that people who pay for cigarettes with EBT cards get title shots? I don't know if you're aware, but a guy with blonde hair and blue eyes is in the White House right now. That means I should be in the main event. wake up at 100%. I'm still at 12% right now. My leg still hurts. Hey, they say you are what you eat, right? Seriously, when I'm 100%, bro, when I'm 100%, I'll make you famous, bro, next month, I swear. I will make you famous. Yeah, alright. Come on, yo. Next month, me and Joe Swoop in the ring, one-on-one, next month. You gotta go up. Okay. My man. There you go, Next month, we will get it on, bro, like, for real. Professional wrestling, and I will put everybody down with it. Do you understand me? Right? He's out. You want another one? I don't think so.
DNA will be in the house, and good Hank Flanders has challenged him to a rap battle. We've seen Flanders cross the line several times before, and you have to wonder, will there be more than just words exchanged by the end of it?
Chips.
Oh, what a shot by Seaton. What a super kick by Blackman. Look at the power of strength. Seaton with that bone-chilling spine buster. And Brian Burgundy now crawling back into the ring as the New York Wrecking Crew is about to feast on Brian Burgundy. Here we go, Rob. Seaton off that rope. What a clothesline. 1, 2, 3.
We have new tag team champions here at House of Glory, and they are the New York Wrecking Crew.
Matthew Ryan Shapiro. You might not like Shapiro, love him or hate him. The work that he has done to lead the New York Wrecking Crew to this date, this venue, July 1st, 2017. Never trust a snake. His boys, the New York Wrecking Crew, are now the new House of Glory Tag Team Champions.
There are a lot of teams that deserve title opportunities, and teams that have lost twice recently don't, unfortunately.
I have an idea. What if we put our tag team on the line for the titles?
So for the titles against, you guys are putting up
Title or tag team? If we lose, we can't team up anymore. What do you say?
and you both agree to this? So in High Intensity 6, it's the House of Glory Tag Team Champions, the New York Wrecking Crew, defending against the Super Savages. The Tag Team Championships on the line, and the fate of the Super Savages on the line. All right? We got a match.
We won't let you down, man. Okay, man, shake his hand, shake his hand. Shake his hand.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
All right.
We won't let you.
August 18th, High Intensity 6, House of Glory's biggest show. As they say, it's gonna be a movie. And Chris, like I've always said, the summer is made for sequels.
Summer's made for sequels. But this one's gonna be a three-peat. So now it's Super Savages versus the NYWK now. In a fairy tale, this will be your big redemption. And you will walk away with these titles. But see, it's a reality. And the reality is, as long as we have these titles, this is as far as you're going to get. August 18th will be the last that we ever hear about the Super Savages.
See, boys, the real world is run by the overlords of the underground, known as the NYWK. And you boys are going extinct.
The New York Wrecking Crew will defend their titles against the Super Savages. And if the Super Savages lose, they will have to split up as a tag team. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We've got some more great action coming up. This is House of Glory.
I finally got your attention. It took for me to put this stupid preacher dad in the hospital.
Evander James, what I offer you is forgiveness.
Forgiveness. That's
To catch up on the past episodes of HOG Live, head over to House of Glory's YouTube channel, where you can watch every episode of HOG Live on demand for free. That's House of Glory Wrestling on YouTube.
Hello? Are you gonna do something?
Hold up. Who are you talking to like that? First, yo, look, do me a favor. Can you stop recording for a second? Listen, the show's in a couple of weeks. She came, you're here, it doesn't matter. Pick a side, all right? Let's get this work. Like, I'm not here for all that. Let's just go, let's get this work. Pick a side and let's keep it moving. Come on, run a place.
right now. You guys find this way too entertaining. I didn't come here for this. This is nonsense. I pay my dues. I come to train and I have to deal with this. I'm literally at my wit's end. On August 18th, I'm going to catch you. Why are you mad? You mad at me or you mad at you? You mad at yourself because you didn't push? I pushed for this. But wait, I'm gonna get my street fight. So you could be in there and act tough all you want to. On August 18th, I'm gonna show you exactly why I'm the first lady, why I'm the queen, and you are gonna be number 2 always.
Time, and it started last August at High Intensity 5 when Violet jumped the rail and attacked Sonya Strong after her match with Mickie James, kicking off one of the most personal feuds in House of Glory. We will see Sonya Strong versus Nikki Adams in action, and if Sonya wins, she gets her street fight against Violet.
Sonya Strong's past, these two have encountered one another before, and the win-loss record is in a better position for Nikki Adams than it is Sonya Strong. Not looking past Sonya Strong's athletic ability, but when you get inside the head of an opponent, when you've got that victory on him, when you make yourself question your ability, the battle's already half over, JD.
Shapiro, if Sonya wins this match tonight, she gets Violet in a New York City street fight at High Intensity. And Sonya with a beautiful spear right on Nikki Adams to start this match. And look at Sonya go.
And Nikki Adams wisely rolling out of the ring while that vicious brute, that Bronx street trash Sonya Strong attacking a beautiful competitor like Nikki Adams.
Nikki Adams now gets shot right into the guardrail. What a knife-edge shot there by Sonya as Violet looks on. Sonya cannot let Violet get in her head. You cannot turn your back. Oh my God! On Nikki Adams. And she just knife-edge shot that steel post, Shapiro, and now Sonya's going to take advantage.
Sonya Strong needs to be the aggressor here. She needs to be the one that controls the mental pace of the match because that woman on the outside, Violet, has the mental edge. Sonya Strong has tapped to Violet numerous times, and Sonya has not gotten the recompense she believes she deserves.
Kick to the small to the back there. Shapiro, Sonya thinks Violet has won every contest so far against Sonya by cheating, whether it's a steel ring rod, post, a legal object. And she does make a case, though.
It's all about that scoreboard, baby. Doesn't matter how you do it.
2 count there on Nikki Adams.
It doesn't matter by hook, by crook, or by schnook. You gotta get the victory. You know, I wrote the book on winning by any means necessary. It's actually coming out in the fall. You want to know what the title is? Sure. No, I'm not going to tell you.
I was going to buy it, but okay.
You can buy it. I'm not saying don't buy it. Just saying I won't tell you the title till it comes out.
Sonya now on the offensive here. Nikki Adams reeling in the corner.
It'll be on the Kindle thing.
Irish whip. Reversal by Nikki Adams. Sonya with that head scissor now. And Nikki Adams throws Sonya right into that turnbuckle as she falls right to the outside.
And Nikki Adams checking on our referee, making sure he drank his milk.
And Violet conveniently going over to Sonya to check if she's okay.
He's just a boy. He's just a boy. That's the first time a woman's touched him, let alone looked at him. It's getting very Mary Kay Letourneau here tonight at the Elks Lodge.
Look at Nikki Adams, Shapiro. She will take a count-out victory.
Yet again,
tonight.
Win by any means necessary.
Screaming at the referee, and Sonya makes the 10 count. Right through that middle rope. Hangman's neck breaker through that middle rope. Beautiful move.
Nikki Adams making an impact here in her first contest in House of Glory. Cover.
2. And Sonya gets that right shoulder up.
Welcome to Queens. It's part of Long Island.
She is correct. Queens is part of Long Island. We don't like talking about that.
Sonya now trying to work her way back to a vertical base. Nikki Adams on the attack here. Vicious in her attack.
Go back to Long Island. Hey,
Drape Sonya out over the middle. Choking Sonya out.
3, 4.
Working that referee's 5 count.
And good for the referee, counting how old he is. He's 4 years old. Right beyond 4 years old. Snapmare takeover. Kicking in the inside of that shoulder, trying to pop the blade out. Using the shin.
And Nikki goes for a cover here.
The shin, the strongest bone in your leg, one of the strongest bones in your body. If you've ever hurt your shin, it is a very immense pain. Hitting someone with your shin is a completely different experience.
Now, how much of a distraction, Shapiro, is Violet on the outside, just pacing back and forth, just getting into Sonya's head?
You know what? That's the long game. That's the way you need to play it. If Violet gets what she wants.
Is Violet afraid? Is Violet afraid of Sonya?
I don't think she's afraid. Because if she was afraid, she would not have set up this challenge. She's making Sonya earn it. Violet doesn't need to face Sonya again. Violet's proved herself. Violet's beaten Sonya.
You might have a point there. Sonya Short now trying to fight back, and Nikki Adams with that big crescent kick.
Big bicycle kick there. Fireman's carry.
Beautiful move by Nikki Adams. Fireman's carry takeover. 1, 2, and 2.5.
And Nikki Adams visibly upset. Castigating our official. Justifiably so.
Sonya needs to win this match to get Violet on high intensity next month at the NYC Arena.
A big night.
Long street fight is what I'm hearing.
So a Bronx street fight, so that's just gonna include like garbage trucks, a lot of pork refuse. I'm sorry.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I've ridden the train before. I know.
Nikki Adams here now counting along with the referee. She pulls Sonya right back in by her hair underneath that bottom rope. Nikki Adams has been in complete control here. Sonya now trying to fight back here. Wow, what a right hand! Nikki Adams with those stiff shots.
That's the reason why Violet called on her.
Beautiful leg sweep there by Sonya. Takes Nikki Adams off her feet.
Good block by Nikki.
Beautiful Pele kick there by Sonya.
Almost caught her in the temple.
Sonya feeling it now, trying to feel up this house launch. Jam-packed arena.
It's 80 degrees inside. Hundreds of people in here. It's a hot summer night here in Queens, and I hate everyone here.
Sonya now with those educated feet. Nikki Adams reeling in the corner. Sonya trying to build momentum here. Up and over. Blocks out right by Nikki. One of her own. And Sonya's climbing the top rope now. Nikki's dazed. Sonya off the top. Big crossbody. 1, 2. And Nikki Adams kicks out.
Just had enough momentum, had enough of a fulcrum in the middle of her spine to hitch up to a little bit of a bridge and roll Sonya off.
Sonya's feeling it. She's tasting victory. She knows if she beats Nikki Adams here tonight, she's got Violet next month. That's all she's thinking about right now. Locks are close on Nikki Adams. What a powerbomb! 1, 2. Beautiful reversal to that sit-up powerbomb, Shapiro.
That outside leg was open. That whole outer half of Sonya Strong's body was wide open. Effective move, but did not connect it the way she wanted, and just basically went for a pinfall that did not bear fruit, but yet again, expelling the stamina, the energy from Sonya Strong.
Nikki now, and Sonya back to her vertical base. Irish whip. A lot of steam here by Nikki Adams with that big boot.
Caught the outside of the shoulder. Didn't get all of it, but got enough, and you know Sonya Strong, her energy's expelled. Missed it that time, pulls it over. Kick to the midsection.
Nikki Cross went to the well once too many times with that big running boot. Sonya took advantage, and Nikki Cross is on the outside.
And Nikki Adams should have known after that first time where she just got enough of Sonya Strong that she should have tried a different plan of attack.
Nikki Adams now grabbing the hair again.
Well, if it's there, you can use it.
What a right hand.
I think that was in the NWA rulebook once.
Nikki Adams now looked like she's going for a powerbomb on the apron.
Sonya found a way to fight out. She's trying to fight out again.
Oh no, Shapiro. Outside by Sonya. Oh my God.
Nikki Adams once again going to the well too many times. Sonya blocked it the first time. It's like when you sprawl in MMA, when you go for a double leg takedown. The first time, you kind of found a way to counteract it. The second time is all in how you go for it.
What a move there by Sonya. She's back up first as Nikki Adams now gets tossed back into the ring.
Referee's count is at 7.
Sonya makes the referee's 10 count. She's got to take advantage of that brutal Frankenstein on the outside. What a code breaker there by Nikki Adams. Goes to the cover. 2. Sonya gets that shoulder up.
Outside shoulder finding a way to pop up here. Once again on the line, a broad street fight at High Intensity 6, where we return to the NYC Arena here and just down the road in Jamaica, Queens.
Nikki Adams. Irish whip attempt reversed. Sonya that big forearm shot. Blocked again.
Captured the arm.
Sonya now.
Variation.
Nelson, Shapiro.
Trying to get the other arm. Full Nelson applied.
Full Nelson is applied. Full Nelson suplex. Sonya didn't get all of it, but enough of it. 1, 2, 10.
And Violet Biggest wrestling weekend of the year in New York City, and we're in the middle of it, right in the heart of it. And Sonya's gotten what she wanted.
Violet, though, looks to be a little bit concerned.
Welcome to House of Glory, Nikki.
I think that's why you were going in. I didn't figure that to be Adam's game.
Violet now checking on Nikki Adams, who had a hard-fought battle.
Absolutely.
What, do you enjoy it?
Violet and Nikki Adams now embracing in the center of the ring. And Violet, look at this! Look at that! Nikki choke!
And that's what you get when you cross Violet. That's what happens when you don't do the job.
Sonya Strong coming back out here! As Violet retreats, Shapiro, look at that! Sonya Strong coming out to make the save.
And Violet sending a message.
As her hired gun didn't get the job done.
And look at this, Sonya Strong looking to help Nikki Adams. Nikki should kick her in the face.
Nikki didn't want any help. Either way you look at it, Shapiro, Sonya, and Violet next street fight. It's going to be intense.
TJ, for the last time, you look great. You're not. I'm just asking. There's too much ring.
I know you're putting me into the gym, getting pretty buff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Getting really big.
Man. Gotta make you really big.
I think this one's made that money.
No, that's not.
I'm gonna put this on now. It's good.
We gotta get you in the gym. Teach you how to be really big. Hey, does that say Rob Black?
Me and HOG tag contracts. We gotta go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't forget that.
Oh, thanks, man. I forget everything.
Rob Black has reached out to the team known as Larger Than Life. We'll have an update for you after the break.
Cash flow, RNC. Cash flow, RNC.
I'm about that dollar,
RNC.
I'm about that dollar,
RNC.
Cause if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Cause if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Cause if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Cause if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
I'm getting that Crown Jewel Championship back, cause if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
It was TJ and Burgundy. Now it's Private Party, being called into a meeting with House of Glory management representative, Rob Black. Coming up next, we'll see Ken Broadway in action when he takes on Joe Gacy.
You talk about God being good and blessing House of Glory. It ain't God that blessed House of Glory, it's me. Because around these parts, I am God.
We are taking over, whether you like it or not.
Going around with this UFC gimmick. Who worked for me? Who worked for me to put the entire sport over? We fight a couple times on the undercard. Bum. I've been doing this wrestling thing a couple years and I'm the biggest match you ever had. I'm just getting started. What does that tell you? Nothing changes, just like in the UFC. I'm the main event guy.
And Bonner takes on the King of Throws, Matt Riddle. Former MMA stars collide in what has quickly become one of the most anticipated matches on the card.
Here we go.
Stick to his strengths, but unfortunately, he's not terribly good at that. And those strengths is the wrestling that he does in the ring, is that competition from bell to bell in between those ropes. But what usually happens and what we see is he's got a leg lock on Joe Gacy. What happens, what we usually see is that attitude takes over. And once that attitude takes over, that the wrestler that is Ken Broadway goes right out the window.
Now look at this, Joe Gacy trying to fight out of that head scissor. Joe Gacy clearly the much larger of the two, the much more powerful of the two. With that side headlock now applied. One of the most simplest moves in wrestling, but Broadway turns that into a reversal. Nice hammerlock takedown there.
He's got to get that key lock now to the mat. Shoulder, see Joe Gacy's right shoulder is up, referee not counting there. And Joe Gacy, a difficult maneuver to get that leverage back on. And you can see him right here driving into the corner. Not much leverage when your opponent has your wrist over your head. Nice! Running European uppercut.
Beautiful dropkick by Joe Gacy. His intensity is unmatched as Broadway rolls to the outside to reconvene with Matt Travis, and Joe Gacy's looking to fly. And Broadway moves out of the way wisely.
Smart move by Ken Broadway.
Broadway just stole someone's Gatorade, taking a drink. Better turn his back. Gacy himself is thirsty tonight with that big overhand right hand.
And Joe Gacy giving chase around the ring, lighting up Ken Broadway. Ken Broadway murdered by kicks maybe, but Joe Gacy throwing those punches, haymakers, over to Ken Broadway.
And Broadway throws Gacy right into that steel barricade, Rob. The one thing that these two men have in common is that Leo Rush took titles from both of them in the last month and a half.
Absolutely. It's almost night after night in terms of those title changes.
And Gacy going for a pile driver, looks like on the ring apron. Broadway blocks that. Thumb to the eye.
A blatant move by Broadway.
Broadway now off the ropes. Big boot, and Gacy goes flying into the steel. And Broadway is pleased.
Broadway needs to stay on Gacy right now. Although Receive talking about the attitude, talking about just how Ken Broadway operates. The referee starting to make that count. Ken Broadway doing nothing to get his opponent into this ring to win this match, pin or submission. Happy to win any possible way that he can.
Any win, any way. Land him another Crown Jewel Championship title shot.
Gacy and Broadway. And now, using the leg for leverage, all of his weight over Gacy. Gacy's head draped on the rope. And this just a blatant disregard for the rules in front of the referee.
Broadway scrolling through his Ric Flair notebook there. Homage to the man with that back rake and style and profile here tonight at Fox Lodge.
Right hand by Broadway has Gacy stunned. Pro Wrestling Maniac needs to gain his composure and needs to get some space from Broadway in order to get back into this matchup.
You can see how physical Broadway is, Rob. He is so angry, stemming from that Crown Jewel Championship loss to Leo Rush last month. He's taking it all out on Joe Gacy here tonight. Joe Gacy fights back with that kick to the midsection.
And when we saw Ken Broadway come to the ring tonight, we almost saw the crowd support him. You almost a sign of respect from this crowd from the work that Ken Broadway has done. Only a 2 for Ken Broadway. A sign of respect for the work that Ken Broadway has done here in House of Glory, but then just immediately, the moment that he realized that this crowd was enjoying his music, what happened, JD?
He cut that music off. You are right, Rob. People are very respectful of Ken Broadway, and he's had an amazing run here in House of Glory. It's tough to overlook.
But then again, every time that crowd shows respect, anytime he's shown any respect, anytime the referee gives him a tiny bit of leeway, he goes and takes as much as he can.
The Elks Lodge having fun. Along with the referee.
7, Joe Gacy rolls in the ring. The Pro Wrestling Maniac is down once again. Catch for Ken Broadway.
Travis very pleased on the outside. Matt Travis himself competed in the Break the Glass Ceiling Battle Royal here tonight.
Did fairly well, might add.
Big right here by Joe Gacy. Trying to fight back here as Ken Broadway's been in complete control for the last 5 minutes.
The conditioning of Ken Broadway may give him the advantage. However, I will say, the more that this becomes a fight, nice drop kick there by Broadway, and it's only a 2. The more that this match descends into a fight, I'm going to give the advantage to Joe Gacy.
You're going to give the advantage to Joe Gacy. Why is that, Rob?
See, I would normally say that Ken Broadway's conditioning and his dedication to his work and his body may give him the advantage here. However, I don't know if you've ever seen Joe Gacy get into a fight, but the longer that this goes, the more dangerous the Pro Wrestling Maniac becomes. And the more Ken Broadway needs to be worried about that.
That's a very good observation. As Broadway now has that chokehold applied, Gacy's trying to fight back to a vertical base, which he does. Those shots to the midsection and that headbutt. Broadway's dazed. And Broadway applies that chokehold once again as Gacy goes down. If you ain't breathing, Rob, you ain't competing.
Absolutely. He's got him down, holding him in place. You can see up to his knees, trying to get as much leverage as he can as Joe Gacy fights her underneath to get to his feet and trying to break the sleeper hold.
He tosses Broadway to the outside as he hits this hardwood floor. You heard that smack as Joe Gacy now off the ropes.
Here we go!
Suicide dive!
And Broadway is down, Gacy is down. Both men on the outside of the ring here at the Elks Lodge. From our broadcast position, we can't see either man.
We can't see. All I see from my vantage point is Matt Travis holding his head. He looks concerned. Where's man Broadway?
Well, first Broadway hits the floor hard, and then Casey hits Broadway even harder. That's what I mean when we talk about the toughness of both of these men. It's a very different kind of tough. Both men may go toe-to-toe, face-to-face with you, but Joe Gacy, there's something different about the way that he fights and the way that he wrestles. And here it comes now, the pro wrestling maniac unloading on Ken Broadway.
Your observation's coming true, Rob. The longer this match goes, the more intense that he's getting. He goes over the top, he holds up to that top rope. Somersault back into the ring, right over Broadway. Broadway with a clothesline kick to the gut by Gacy. And that big knee lift. A big neck breaker, down goes Broadway, and a tip up by Gacy. Wow!
What a maneuver from Gacy!
1, 2!
We have ourselves, no!
2.5, and Gacy can't
Only
believe
a
it.
2!
As he stares right over here in our direction. Gacy now up, Broadway up. Leapfrog by Broadway, Gacy follows. Fireman's carry here. Broadway trying to fight out with those stiff shots. Broadway now grabs the wrist. Going for a big scoop slam here. Wow, Michinoku driver, Rob, 1, 2.
Only a 2, but man, you see that power of Ken Broadway to get Gacy up and drive him straight down.
Picture perfect Michinoku driver by Ken Broadway.
Both men worse for wear. Broadway starting first, but Gacy is not down. Gacy is not out. What does Broadway have to do to keep the maniac down?
They're trading blows, blow for blow here. Former CZW champion, former Crown Jewel champion. Here at the Elks Lodge, never trust a snake. Big knife and shot. We've seen the sweat come off of Broadway's chest.
Strike for strike, blow for blow, chop for chop.
And Broadway put an end to that with a stiff knee. Somersault here by Gacy. Broadway had it scouted. Went for an ankle lock. Another super kick by Gacy. Suplex here. Hey, Buster Rob. He goes for Buster.
Oh my goodness, this could be it right here.
Broadway kicks out of a devastating brain buster. Both men giving it their all here tonight.
Joe Gacy looking around, must be wondering what he has to do. We've seen the match last month with Leo Rush and Ken Broadway, where it took everything in Leo Rush's arsenal to keep the man down for a 3. The question is, does Joe Gacy have what it takes? Does he have the maneuvers tonight to keep Ken Broadway down?
European uppercut, stiff shot there by Gacy. And both men again trading blow for blows. This is a fight right in the middle of this ring. Spinning back kick there by Broadway, blocked. Gacy going for another big power move here. Powerbomb attempt, blocked there by Broadway.
I think Broadway just kicked his forearm there.
Look at the power of Broadway. Throws Gacy right into that turnbuckle. That big signature kick and the backstabber. Padded move there, vintage Broadway.
Hooks the leg.
2. And Gacy gets that left shoulder up. And Broadway can't believe it. Frustration mounting on the former champion, pounding the mat.
Matt Travis is beside himself at ringside. Unable to believe that Joe Gacy able to kick out of that. However, Joe Gacy is still down.
Broadway trying to collect himself now. Gacy goes for a small package here. 1, 2.
Only a 2, but Gacy's up to his feet.
Drop toe hold by Gacy.
Rings of Saturn.
Look at that.
Beautiful positioning. Rings of Saturn right there.
Broadway is nowhere near the ropes. No position to reach the ropes.
He's got both of his arms trapped. Broadway has nowhere to go.
Travis now.
Travis causing Joe Gacy to break the hold.
What a turn of events here. Travis and Gacy now. Travis may have saved this match for Broadway as he gets back up from that Rings of Saturn. And Broadway inadvertently nails Travis. Gacy with another somersault. One, two. Wow! Gacy can't believe it.
No one in the Elks Lodge here can believe it. Only a 2.
Springboard cutter. What a move by Gacy.
Rolls him to his feet.
Still on the attack here. Broadway fights out of the fireman's carry. Big move by Gacy.
Gacy may have been going for that rolling DVD,
What
but
a shot!
trading kicks and forearms here.
Gacy held on to the tights. Big back elbow. Slingshot Enziguri kick there by Penn Broadway. And a roll up from behind. 1, 2.
Only a 2.
Couldn't see. Broadway may have went for the tights. I could not see from my vantage point. Roll through here. Gacy.
Maybe tries for a sunset
There's
flip.
that currency kick. That's got to be a Rob 1.
He's got the leg
2,
hooked.
3. Broadway.
Last thing you can do, it don't matter who it is. I'm coming through my time back. You sons of a bitch.
What a win for Broadway. What a fight that Joe Gacy put up. Broadway's feeling it. All he's thinking about now is that Crown Jewel Championship. He's gonna...
Two times. Check it out. Oh, yeah. That's exactly how we do it.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
He texted us while we're here.
No, he texted us.
He texted two of us.
The tag team. I'm going to show you the next tag team. Us, right? Yeah. Look at this.
Guys.
Look at this. Oh, Rob. Explain this, Rob. Explain it. The tag team shot go to us. Tag team shot.
I texted everyone. Huh? It's about high intensity, and I've got something for all 4 of you.
Fair forward?
Let's go talk inside.
Come on. It's a meeting.
Come on, yeah, please. What's the problem? They're really big guns. I'm pumping them up.
You guys come from a party or something?
There we go. All right, that's fine. That's
I'll take anything they give you.
do, Gangone.
Catch up on the past episodes of HOG Live, head over to House of Glory's YouTube channel, where you can watch every episode of HOG Live on demand for free. That's House of Glory Wrestling on YouTube.
UFC getting work for me to put the entire sport over. We fight a couple times on the undercard. Been doing this wrestling thing a couple years, and I'm the biggest match you ever had. I'm just getting started. What does that tell you? Nothing changes, just like in the UFC. I'm the main event guy.
And Bonner takes on the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. Former MMA stars collide in what has quickly become one of the most anticipated matches on the card.
Mr. Travis, can I get any feedback between what just happened?
Come on,
I want to talk about a threat to House of Glory. Anthony Gangone and the House of Gangone has been a thorn in my side personally and been a thorn in the side of House of Glory. You guys are familiar. No one likes those guys here. High Intensity 6, they've got 5. I need a team of 5. I want the House of Glory representatives to be private party. I want the House of Glory representatives to be really big.
You got it right here. Beat him up like 5 people put together with 7'2". You gotta look at this. We're good. Hey! 7'2". 7'2".
7'2". Oh, yeah? Yeah.
I like you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. He gets a little sensitive.
You just come in
He gets a little sensitive about that.
You know what?
So who's our 5th person?
We need a 5th person. I'm open to ideas here, guys. We need a 5th.
Wait. Put that back. Whoa. 5th. You.
Wait.
I'm partner. Bossman Robbie B. Private party. Larger than life. I think we got our 5 right here.
Yeah. I think it's on your right.
I saw a movie once. Let's try this. Ready? Quack. 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 Let's kill it. Yeah.
Trying to figure out what the hell's going on. What the hell? It's the amazing run! Oh my God!
Whoa. Danny, let's go.
I told you because you were unsure what was going to happen to House of Glory. And I told you it's fine. I would be at the school 5 days a week. I would be with your students. Not to be like you, but just to help you. I did that for you. And then what happened? You had all those personal issues in your life, and you became bitter about what happened. And you came back to the school, and you used me as a scapegoat. And you took me in that office, and you embarrassed me in front of my peers. And blessing House of Glory. It ain't God that blessed House of Glory, it's me. You lost your family, in a sense, you lost your kids, and I'm telling you, to not come back and wrestle in this ring again. Because I saw your Facebook post. You wanted to come back in this ring and prove to your kids that you are not a failure. Well, I'm telling you, I don't give a shit about your kids, and you are. Forget about wrestling. All wrestling has done for you is hurt you. Stay out of this ring.
Wait a minute! What the hell? Oh my God! Stay home, old man! There goes Odin. Ezekiel Lewis now. He gets some. But now. He's looking at Juba. And he knocks Juba down. Smiley now.
Smiley had his heart broken by the Amazing Red at Civil War almost 18 months ago.
And here comes Gango from behind Shapiro, right into that knee! Right into that knee of Red! That leg that kept him out of action for almost 2 years. As Gango now, look at this. Allowing Smiley.
News began circulating that the Amazing Red had re-injured his leg, leading him to make a live announcement to the House of Glory faithful online.
And I know that what you're thinking is that I'm going to come up here and tell you I'm going to retire because I got hurt again. And this stuff has happened before. I understand, I get it. I have people, family, my mom, people just telling me, listen, you get hurt too many times in wrestling, you should just go, you should just retire. Leave it up for everybody else. You can just keep yourself calm and go teach kids, you're good. I just want to tell you guys, and especially you, Anthony Gangone, you know me better than anybody else. You think what you did is going to stop me, make me retire? Let me remind you the pain and suffering that I go through for this business on a day-to-day basis. This is not just stuff that you guys hear about. This is stuff behind the scenes that I have to deal with. And it's nothing. What you did is nothing. Gangone, I've been there. I've done that. People use my kids and my family. Listen to me. You really think you have a hold of me and my own company? I did all this. You remember when you had money and you had this dream of becoming a pro wrestler. Think about who you chose. Think about who you came to learn from. It was me, Amazing Red. And just like everybody else, Gangone, everybody always thinks less of me. He's going to quit. He's going to get hurt. He can never make it to the top because he always comes back down. Guess what? I'm going to keep trying and keep pushing, and I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to retire. As many times as I get hurt, I always get back up. Every time I'm at that great point and somebody knocks me back down, I'm never going to quit, Gangone. Understand that. And you are no different. You don't hold no weight in my life, Gangone. Understand this. This is bigger than you. This is for me. And August 18th, Gangone, at Amazura, you're going to be there, and so will I. And guess what? I'm wrestling. That's right, I'm wrestling. No matter what happens, you can attack my leg from here to August 18th, but I promise you, Gangone, I'm going to be there limping, not limping, but I'm going to be in your face. Whatever you decide to do, Gangone. I'm going to leave you with this. I know exactly what you're doing. I heard what you said. I understand, but I know you're hurt. But guess what, Gangone? I don't care. I really don't. Because you push my company, you push my students, and you think that you're going to run this yourself, and you're not. I've worked too hard for this, Gangone. Too hard. One of the things that I taught you is being humble. You broke that. I know exactly what's going on with you. Just like everybody else, Gangon. You're getting this niche. You're getting this feeling that you want to be something that you're not. That's why you always put yourself for this stable. Just because you want to feel that love. But guess what? You don't have this, Gangon. This is what you're missing. You're missing heart. And you don't have it. You can be a red clone all you want. They all do. But you will never be original. And you will never have this.
It has been made official. The Amazing Red will take on Anthony Gangon for the House of Glory World Heavyweight Championship.
You know what's crazy? My boy DNA coming through. And you know what? He's coming over here. HOG. I'm talking about, are you a real rapper? First of all, no rappers have to come to wrestling events, man, for real. And me, I got him coming over here for real. I'm so excited, man, for real. Woo! Yo, dude, wait, hold on.
Alright, listen, man.
No, I ain't rubbing you the other day.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, you DDT'd me, man.
I did.
Come on, man, you really go.
I did. I'm not sorry about it. Listen, I know you're bringing your boy, DMX, NWA, whatever.
You ain't gonna disrespect him.
Disrespect him. You don't even know me. But you know who is coming? Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, Bret.
Yeah, and your DNA guy from the hood and all that stuff, he ain't messing up my moment with Bret the Hitman Hart. So if he wants to battle, if he wants to hold down...
What you mean? You talking a little too much. We can fight. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper, man. He's a rapper. We can fight. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to fight. I already dropped you on your head. But if he wants to come and have a hold down, if he wants to, battle with the bagpipes, then, he's more than welcome to come and get embarrassed. So I'll see you later.
DNA will be in the house, and Good Hank Flanders has challenged him to a rap battle. We've seen Flanders cross the line several times before, and you have to wonder, will there be more than just words exchanged by the end of it? This Friday, we will see the in-ring returns of both of the founders of House of Glory. Coming up next, we're gonna flash you back to the last time they competed on the same card.
As a child myself, I grew up wanting to be in this business. And two men who were very instrumental in that happening are the two men who are about to compete right now. They were inspirations of mine to come into this business, and there are two men who are very influential in my career thus far. This is the first main event in House of Glory history I actually did not want to see. I don't want a steel cage match between two men that I love where one of them has to go, but tonight, one of them will leave. And Brandon, it's time to do work.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the damn thing like we always do. But this is the hardest job I've ever had to do in my entire experience in pro wrestling.
We're gonna be as professional as we can be in this situation, but for those of you at home, you have to understand not just the business end, but the personal end for everyone involved, not just between myself and Mr. Lewis, but everyone in this audience and everyone who works with this company. There's been bad blood. We're sad that it's come to this, but it has. One man is going to win this match and rule almost with an iron fist here. The other will no longer be affiliated with House of Glory. They got a 20-year friendship, about 15 years in the business together. I can sit here and rattle off titles, I can rattle off resumes. None of that matters. None of that matters right now. It's between two old friends from the city of New York who are going to fight it out. One fall to a finish.
Absolutely. You talk about the 20-year history, the 20-year friendship. So much going on in the minds of both men. They look into each other's eyes. They see each other's worst enemies and each other's best friends.
Well, wait.
Oh, tired of waiting. Amazing Red dives to the outside. He's ready to go. The bell is yet to ring. The match has not yet officially started. Even still, this match will not be won by escaping the cage, only by pinfall and submission.
The cage is essentially a weapon in this matchup, and right here in front of us. Well, I'm going to safely assume by this energy being shown right now by the amazing Red. 20 years of friendship is not going to hinder him. 20 years of friendship he feels has been ruined by BXL's actions as of late, and he's going to take that frustration out right now.
The fans count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not counting.
Oh my goodness, he's still going.
Mexican rules, we're going 20.
Red has brought the fans with him. Both men so influential on our careers, on everyone's career, on professional wrestling and independent wrestling as a whole.
Both of these men have traveled the world against each other as tag team partners, however you want to define it. Any way you can define your career in the sport of professional wrestling, and yes, the sport of professional wrestling, these two have been almost inseparable until tonight. The separation process begins right now.
But how bittersweet that the separation, they are the cause of their own separation.
Speaking of separation, anything could have been broken, sprained, or snapped in that little backdrop. There's no mats out there. It's just steel guardrail and wood.
And have still not made it to the inside of the ring.
And now Brian Excel is going to throw, he's going to throw Red right back on the inside. You can see the wind come out of Amazing Red's lungs there.
Orsini, what do you think is going through the mind of Red? We saw him come out, he grew out his war beard, and he came in wearing the garb, his original SAT jumpsuit.
I know this may, don't think that's not symbolism right there, coming out in not a replica, folks, that's the original SAT jumpsuit that he came out in.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, God. Whiteboard taken to the head. I'm hoping, to answer your question of what's going on in Red's head, I hope the answer is nothing. Leave emotion out of this. He loses this match, he's gone. He needs to have zero distractions.
Hold on. The boss on the top of the cage. Oh,
they thought better of it.
I'm kind of glad that the boss did not give these fans what they wanted there. Let's keep it in the cage.
Oh, what a kick there by BXL. And this is it, folks. First time right here. That cage door is finally locked, and the two combatants are in the ring with a suplex there by BXL.
There goes the first cover of the night. 2 count only. And the match has officially begun.
I don't think, I just saw a second ago BXL making a face over at the ring bell about ringing the bell. I don't think he cares about bells, referees, us sitting here at ringside. I think the only focus he has right now is the Amazing Red.
And that's the way it should be. So much pride in this as well. Oh! There's no safe way to land up there. There's little bits and pieces of steel poking out that'll carve into your flesh. You might hear some of the fans that are behind the table chanting Doghouse. That is where these gentlemen have trained at. That's where it all began. Unfortunately, that's not where it will end. They find themselves here in Club Almazura, aka the NYC Arena.
We had a package played here for the audience earlier tonight before this matchup came underway. One of the men who spoke, Mikey Whipwreck, the ECW original, he's the original trainer of these two men. He trained many. He trained many successes.
Oh, Brian!
His time.
Brian has just wiped his derriere with the SAT cloth.
Brandon Lewis doing his best Megatron impression here, catching the jumpsuit. Once again, I guess so far in this matchup, BXL has been using this cage expertly. The clothesline there on the top of the cage with Red, and now thrown into the flesh, but it's not enough. A 2 count.
Well, I've got to say, each man has went their own way in preparing for this match. But only one of these men has been here for the building of the cage, and that was Brian. BXL, as he prefers to be called, was there as this was being forged, as this cage was being forged. And you could only imagine that as it was being welded, that he had plans exactly how he would utilize it, as we see on display right now.
Listen, BXL is known around the world as the guy who takes every advantage that he can. I don't doubt for 1 second that he was involved not only in the construction, but the very planning of this cage. I'm sure there's every inch of this cage is known like the back of BXL's hand to himself.
I ask that you excuse the language that you might hear over the broadcast. These fans have been longtime followers of Red and Brian. Chop, almost a slap across the face.
I've been with House of Glory almost since its inception, and this is the first time I've gotten the call Red versus XL, and that wasn't a mistake. Oh, what a wheel kick there by BXL.
All of the body weight rolling with the momentum. Mass plus acceleration equals force. And that force just collided with Red against the cage.
Those stiff shots there by BXL. You gotta wonder, BXL's strategy just to win, or does he want to embarrass him along the way? Here's his chance here to gain control of the momentum.
What's Brian doing? The boss just went to the back. And the cage isn't enough? I have a problem with this.
You have a problem with this?
Look, let's... You talked about how personal this is for all of us. Look, Brian is the man that gave me my job. I would not be here if it was not for Brian. But Red was a hero of mine, and I hate to see this. And like, Orsini, you're the one that introduced me to both of these wrestlers.
I did, yes. After being introduced myself to Brian was the first man that I met.
He just pulled off the House of Glory shirt. Just tore it off the chest of Red.
Could that be symbolism? Will that be the first time Red ever wears that shirt again?
Both of these men so instrumental in everything that House of Glory has become over the years. This year alone, we've even seen Sasha Banks in preparation for her first pay-per-view event, where she was a co-headliner. She came to New York and came to House of Glory to work out.
These two men have single-handedly saved the independent wrestling scene in the city of New York.
Yes. Gets the feet up just in time. Red out of desperation. And you can see the look in his eyes. He's not ready to let go of the dream. He's not ready to let go of everything that he's built thus far.
He's got to be able to go to the limit. BXL's not going to stop himself, so neither should Red. I think he's digging.
Red has wielded the chair and then laid it back down. He didn't want it to come to this. Brian is the one that brought the chair into the ring.
Listen, that chair caught Brian flush across the forehead.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got the chair again.
Enough. You know what? I don't think one's going to be enough.
This is so personal.
Brian is tough. One may not be enough.
Referee checking on Brian.
And now Red
wants to settle this.
Red throwing hands.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's the third. Oh, the third side. Oh wait, Brian's busted.
You're right.
We've got blood.
2 count only. There is blood on the dance floor.
We've been using the word blood feud as a euphemism. It is now fact. It is now reality. BXL is now bleeding right now. The Amazing Red took his head off with that chair. We're starting to see the effects. This will end the match as well. A submission would do it.
A submission would do it, but look, he doesn't have his hands across the chin or the jaw. He has it across the forehead, trying to tear open the flesh. See, even as he applies, as he stretches the arm, almost like an abdominal stretch, he's still tearing at the flesh in the forehead of Brian.
Yeah.
Red is malicious.
We've always known the Amazing Red as a high flyer, as an athlete. We're seeing a different side of Red tonight. We're seeing a vicious, unmerciful side of Red, and this is the side that we need to see if he wants to stay here at House of Glory.
Absolutely correct. I mean, we've seen some crazy matches out of Red. Red versus AJ Styles comes to mind. That was all over the place. But even then, it was not in the personal level that it is now.
No, the closest thing I can give you at House of Glory is a scoop slam by Red. It does involve BXL. You and I said it earlier in the show, you and I sat right here, BXL and Gangone in that Kingston County street fight. We've seen him in this atmosphere before and win. So let's see if Red's gonna go upstairs. This might be a mistake.
Red scaling the cage, but taking a bit too long. Brian throwing the chair, assaulting Red from the mat. And Red is just laying atop of the cage, motionless. Oh!
What a chop.
And Brian taking full advantage.
This is not the position Red wants to be in. Anything could happen from there. Even if Red gains the advantage, he could slip, he could fall. The sweat could cause him to lose his grip. Anything could happen. He needs to remove himself from that position.
You know, I hate to bring social media into this. I'm not saying this to try to push anything. But you look at Amazing Red's Instagram page and his Facebook page, and you see him and his relationship with his students.
Wait a minute. We've got Janela out here with a table.
Why? Why is he out here?
We've got the bad boy out here.
No, come on. Look, there goes Smiley. Smiley's pulling down Janela.
Oh, into the cage. Janela eats the steel.
No! Are you kidding me? Brian just threw the Amazing Red off the cage and through the table. For the love of God, somebody stop this.
Red could be he should be seriously hurt.
It doesn't have to be like this.
The fact that it's come down to this, that is a friend that for 20 years, they shared the road together. They lived together. They put this company together. I have no words right now. I don't know.
Oh! On the outside, Smiley suplexes Joey Janela. I almost missed it myself. I'm still thinking about Red's well-being.
Brian's got Red scooped up now. Smiley's trying to take Janela out of the picture. He's done it, but it might have been too late. The damage might have already been done to the Amazing Red.
No, I don't want to see this anymore.
Here's the cover. This could be it right here. The Amazing Red is no longer with us. Oh, wait!
I don't know how. I don't know what Red has inside of him that allowed him to find the strength to kick out, but the Amazing Red refuses to die.
That's that heart, that's that fire, that passion that we've seen in his career time and time again. But don't think BXL isn't aware of that. 20-year friendship, you get to know a guy. Brian might have been shocked he didn't get the 3 there, but I don't think it's going to take him off the ball. Red's showing a lot of grit right now, but he's got to get on his feet. Here's the pin. 1, 2. I don't know. I can't explain right now in words how bad I don't want a 3 count either way.
I don't want a 3 count either way.
I don't want either man to take the fall.
Both of them mean so much. You can look once again on the social media of Brian XL, and he's on radio shows. He promotes this company more than he promotes himself. And trust me, he talks about himself a lot, but his company comes first.
I was just gonna say that. There are many fans that feel that Brian has lost his way for the past few months, but at the end of the day, he's still Brian XL. They're right in front of us right now. I don't like this being big.
I don't like this. They're coming in our direction. I'm about to move in case they come through our table. What's Smiley doing? Oh! The green mist! Green mist from Smiley!
Could that be the receipt for costing Smiley that championship back in July?
Oh no! What are we looking at? Frog splash from the top!
Brian's gone! Brian's gone!
Oh my God.
You can order your tickets to High Intensity 6 right now by going to HOGwrestling.net. Tickets will also be available at the door the day of the show. High Intensity 6 comes to you on Friday, August 18th from the NYC Arena at Club Amazura in Jamaica, Queens. Doors open at 6 p.m. for a special meet and greet with Bret the Hitman Hart.